Right, so welcome back to my channel. As a quick notice, I made two of the exact same video by accident. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Also, Happy New Year. This is my first video in 2025, and I will be uploading less this year because I'm working on making more high effort videos. Anyways, before we get to the actual content, I just wanted to note another notice because we got fortune cookies for a tent picnic, and then everyone ate them all, and it's now just grapes. It's now just grapes. See, a grape. This is what this box is now full of. That was hilarious. Was it just a joke, or was it intentional? Was it done by my brother? Well, if it was, it would make a lot of sense. Anyways, let's get to the actual content of this video. So, I redesigned some of my old creatures, some of my original creature designs, and it's kind of cool. So, here we have these curtains are bringing too much light in. Curtains are bringing far too much light in. So, here we have the Bogglepede. It's basically the larvae, which are here. They're capable of possessing animals and humans, which is very bad. I have some classmates that are acting extremely weird, and I came up with a theory that they're possessed by these things. And the adults, you may have noticed that there are holes down their back, which are basically like transparent flaps of skin, which they breathe through, and basically they breathe through these holes to allow their blood to be oxygenated. And these wings, they are not capable of flight, but their larvae are. Just wanted to tell you, but the antennae on this, the antenna on this thing allows it to send distress signals to other bogglepedes. It's very interesting. Here we have the straddler. Now these things, they're really tall, and if you wanted to hit one, you can only hit them in their feet, because their legs and body are held together by an indestructible wireframe. And here we have some unnamed critter guys, which are basically unnamed things that we just use simple terms for, we just use regular animal names for, with something tagged on to it. Here we have the Shax. Now the Shax has frills on the side of its worm-like body, and which basically act as sensory organs. So, and when it notices its prey, it opens its mouth wide, and they're tube things on its head, like they dangle down and like the glowing bulbs inflate to attract prey, which is a very cool mechanism. And here we have the what?
My tablet.
Oh, tablet.
Thank you.
Too bad I can't edit that out. Anyways, here is the Salamar diet. It has really big ears, which are those like appendage things coming out of its head, and its saliva can like break stuff, like dissolve stuff, like it's very corrosive. That's about all about that. So this is the chameleon, and it's basically a chameleon, but even more powerful. Like, first of all, it's poisonous, and second, instead of like blending into its surroundings like regularly, it can also transform. It can also like eat objects. Like it can also like consume objects and transform into those objects in the exact same place that object it consumed was. Does that make sense to you? And then when someone notices the object is like moving or something without like any help, it will transform back and spit the object out. Anyways, here's the pip swimmer. He's very cute, right? They're very cute. And basically, what they do, they live symbiotically with like those eel things I showed you in the unnamed guys section, and they so basically how they live symbiotically with the eels is they defend the pip swimmer against their natural predator, which we'll get to later, which we'll get to on the next page. And basically, they also, when they consume food, they transfer half the nutrients to the pip swimmer's stomach, which is cool. Anyways, this is the pip swimmer's natural predator I was talking about. This is the telescopricon. Basically, they're ocean dwellers, and they eat whatever they can get their teeth on, whatever they can get those chompers on. And here we have the Bathidis. And these things are big, like 45 meters long, bigger than a blue whale. Basically, they have the main Bathidis has 8 eyes, like 4 on each side, and the creature on top of it is still a Bathidis, but it has like 4 or 6 eyes. You know, it varies. Variety is the spice of life. It says my scene monsters. The game I play. The only mobile game I play. But basically, this one is an annoyance to this one. So they don't really like each other, and only when they have to, they will work together. Which is a very cool concept. And this is its full body. This is the 6-side variation, full body. And this, the final one, is the escargot. It's different from an escargot. All I have to say is that. Also, their shells give off an electrical charge. And this is my longest video. Only because I don't really have like an editing software where I can like edit out like my dad wanting his tablet and me opening the curtains.